Hello folks, I'm back again, and today we're going to do a solo playthrough of Unbroken. The story behind Unbroken is your dungeoneering party has been killed, and you were left for dead. But you're not dead, you got a little bit of life left in you, no equipment, just the hunger to survive. So that's Unbroken. Making this video is sort of is in its own way sort of a meta Unbroken, because I've tried it a couple of times. The first time I had the sound wrong, and that sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Please subscribe. I'd love to see you again. And until next time.
The second time it was just out of focus. And subscribe, because I'd love to see you again. Until next time. But now that I've cleared all the issues, we're just going to have a nice fun game of Unbroken. The problem is, so I'm about 50% on this game, and I won both those games. So that could be that this is a very short game. I am going to kind of go for speed. I'm going to make quick decisions. Hopefully I won't mess up too much. For some reason, last playthrough also, I had trouble remembering to do the hunger phase. Like, I would do it, but it would be like 2 encounters in, and then I go, oh my gosh, I never did that. It never was anything that like would have changed the game, but certainly was close. Today I'm playing as the, which one is this? The Sneak. This is the last character. I've played every character now. And there's quite a few really interesting characters. The Sage is what I most recently tried. The Brawler and the Hunter. Yeah. All really fun. You can play as either side. They're the same. I think she's a little bit more interesting to look at, so I'm going to do her. On these things, each of these has a special ability. Well, they have 3 special abilities. And you've got, depending on what level you are, you can put your cube on there and claim one of these every round. I'm going to put my cube here to indicate I've got these. I'm going to put my other cubes over here on the little flow chart. What's interesting about this game is it does have these little flow chart / cheat sheets. I say that because it is a flow chart. It shows you exactly what to do when. But on the back, it's got instructions for sort of the minutia of things. Now, I know that's a lot of little type and stuff on here. Don't worry. I don't really use this much. I think I used it a bit my first game, and it was handy to just have it there my first game. But these little charts kind of run you through what is essentially a pretty simple game. In fact, I probably won't be referring to them again. I just wanted to point them out, and they look nice over here to take up space. So this flow chart is the exploration phase, where we're going to be going through these cards and gathering our strength and gathering items and stuff to fight the monster. And this side is the combat phase. Eventually we'll run out of time, which is represented by this cube. And when we run out of time, we have to fight the monster. If we stop before, anywhere before no time is left, because that's a 0 here at the end. If we stop any time before this 0 here at the end, we can counter an ambush. All of these monsters have an ambush property at the top and a health property. So for that reason, they're little health markers and they're armor markers, which is what this is. These will stay 0 until we've chosen a monster. We're going to randomly roll. We're going to roll a dice after we declare that we're ready to face them. And then it's hard to see, but there's a little pip face right here that's going to tell us. It's going to tell us which of the monsters at a certain level. This is the level 1, so this is one potential thing. I've fought him a couple of times. So ultimately, this is a resource management game, and we're going to be trying to accumulate some resources. We've got a number of different things at the top. This one at the top is it's kind of shaped like a fox, and the word for it is cunning. In fact, I have a little cheat sheet for it too that explains all of these things. These are the only icons in the game, so it's really easy to figure it out. Let me just show you things. You pay for things with any combination of these items, right? This is a small effort. We start with 13 of these. This is a medium effort and then a large effort. So it's just a fist with progressively darker flames. This is cunning. I'm probably going to call it Moxie for the rest of the, because Moxie Foxy sounds better, right? And then there's, I don't know why I keep doing that. Like, it's just this weird thing with this game. I keep calling this Moxie, and I don't mean to. Cunning, cunning, cunning. Okay, metal, wood, food, treasure, time, health, armor, And this is just explaining the die. And this is like a little placeholder that you can keep track of the flow chart if you decide to use the flow chart. It's maybe something you'd use your first game. The other side of this little player aid explains that when we're exploring and stuff, we can take a general action, or we can explore, which is going to be turning up some cards and choosing one. You're mainly going to do the card thing, but you might want to do this if you need to get a specific result. This you can pay 4 small effort to get a medium effort, 2 medium efforts to get a large effort. You can pay 4 small effort to get one of these cunnings. You'll be able to craft a weapon, which I'll explain the weapon cards in a minute. You can get some extra cards in the exploration phase by paying a fist. And if you want, instead of not knowing what the monster is going to be, you can go ahead and take that monster roll and pay to scout and see what it is, depending on what level you are. Now, we are in a cave. We've been sort of abandoned there, left for dead, and we're kind of fighting our way back. So the only weapon we have to start with is our bare hands. And this will come into play in the combat phase, and you can see all those resources we discussed before can do things like a strong effort can chip away a piece of armor. You got 2 regular effort or small effort can do 1 wound, but 2 medium effort can do 3 wounds. It's really hard to kill stuff with this, but usually level 1 monsters you do okay. During the travel phase, while we're moving around and stuff, you can take these. You can take these actions also, and what they do is you can upgrade this to the next level of weapon. Like the next level, if we had the metal, a medium effort, and we paid 2 time. And time is really important in this game. That's why I usually don't do it on level 1. But once we upgrade, you see it's much easier. We've got some actions that make it much easier to damage the monster, of course. And then it's got another upgrade that eventually will lead to a spear or a sword, and then that's it. That's as far as you can go. But those are you're pretty strong at that point, honestly. You could almost get through the whole thing with a knife. I don't know if you could with your bare hands. That would be interesting. It should be should be celebrated if you did. Here are 2 of my other games. There's some other stuff to remember, like if you're playing this, you do keep score. Like you don't just win. You can win a little bit better than the other times. These things, these resources that we're collecting up here, they're all worth something at the end of the game. The treasure is worth the most points, this little chalice. This one here is worth 10 points for every one of those that we have, so it is kind of cool if you take treasure, if you want to go for end of the game points and not just trying to survive. I mean, a lot of times I just want to live. I just want to make it out. I've had my effort all the way to 0. And it's fine that you can get to 0 and live so long as nothing makes you go below that. You can't do anything that causes you to go below that. So I managed to pull that out. So that's a quick overview of the game. We're just going to jump right into the travel phase and start moving along. All right, so looking at the flow chart, this is the preparation step where we take travel actions. We've got this much time. We've got 7 time to do it. My encounter cards are up here, but I'm going to just leave it like so you can see it. I'm going to pull 2 cards, and I get to choose what I want. Now, I don't have food. Yeah, I don't have food, so I can't even do that to spend it. It's going to be this one. Another option, if you didn't want to do either of the things on the bottom of the cards, you can just spend the time and get small effort back for it. So you can always at least get something out of it. But I think I'm going to do this one, which is to pay 2 time and get 3 small effort. 1, 2, 3. Not bad to kind of beef that up a little bit. Okay. So after we fight the monster at the end of this phase, there's going to be a hunger phase. And it's important that you have food to do that. So I'm going to do this. It costs 0 time. I do have to spend 2 of those fists I just got. I'm still ahead by 1. And I'm going to get 1 food. I need 1 food to get through the first level, 2 food to get through the second level, and so on. It also escalates the more cubes you can pay effort for the food you don't have, but the first one's just 1 effort, but the second one's like 2 effort, and the third one's 3 effort. So it can pile up if you don't have any food, and it's the end of the game. Okay, ongoing here. Don't have any wood. Oh, yeah, might as well grab a treasure really early. I'm probably gonna have to use it for something. It'd be really nice. I'm looking here. I need 2. I'd really love to get somehow 2 medium effort, because most of the monsters are about 3 damage. If I have to make a strong effort, it's going to be tough. I think that's what got me last time, is I needed something that would break armor, and it's a lot of effort to kind of build up to pay to get that through this economy here. All right. Don't have any moxie. Okay, what am I at? Oh, I don't have that. Okay. So I could do this. I would get 2 small effort, but I've got a special ability here. And that first one says, reveal an additional encounter card during the exploration step. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, I did it again. I don't have any moxie. Alright, so I'm going to choose not to do anything at the bottom. Do I want that one? Yeah. Choose not to do anything at the bottom here. Spend the 2 time. And get 2 of these. Now, I didn't... Okay. Time's running out. And even if I got a low one like these 2s, I'm likely to it could be a problem for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a general action. I want to make sure I've got 2 of those. So I'm going to spend 4 time, or 4 small effort. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 1. I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get 2. Now, worst case scenario, I have to break some armor, and then I have to spend those to get 1 of those and do that. That would probably kill me, but I'm hoping there won't be a lot of armor on the level 1 monster. So now, if we're looking at the flowchart here, it says, did the timer reach 0? Well, no, it didn't. So this is the decision step. That's where I decide if I keep pulling cards or do I go ahead and face the monster. I'm going to face the monster, which is going to take us over here. So it is time to roll some dice and see what monster we get. We're going to get the number 4 of the level 1s. And that is going to be... I don't have them in order. Okay. The Cobalt. Right, so let's set up the Cobalt. So this is the ambush, and he did not get to ambush me. But if he had, the Cobalt he would ignore my first attack. We could trick him if we wanted to. I actually don't have either of these things. If I had wood and a knife, I could trick him, and and then I don't have to fight him at all. But if we fight him and win, we get this stuff at the bottom, which is going to be some cunning, some metal, 2 small effort, and a skill. Not the greatest reward. Oh, wait. He has this also. Response. If you have any wood or metal at the beginning of the battle step, the Cobalt attacks once and gets +1 to all combat rolls. Too bad, buddy. I got none of that stuff. Ha ha! For once, having nothing paid off. Okay. Alrighty. So now I am ready to fight. You always get the first turn. So you can just go ahead and... we're going to set him up. His health is 3. I'm going to do this action here, which is 2 medium effort. I just kind of went ponk. And then... Oh, wait, that's not the health. That's the armor. So that's the health. And then it goes right back down. Okay, he's dead. All right. So now I've killed the monster. I know that was a little anticlimactic, but I'd like to just move this around. And thankfully, it was a really easy one. It's level 1. It's not supposed to be that bad, right? Let's get our reward. We got a moxie. Cunning. Now we have metal. Now we have... No, he didn't have wood. He had 2 of these, though. Boop, boop. And I get to pick a skill. She has another special ability that I won't get right now because and I forgot. When the battle starts, I'm supposed to take this timer up to the next level. There's a little double hash here for a level 2 to show you that it goes there. Okay. It didn't end up mattering because I beat him so fast, but just to point that out. Try to remember for the next time. The other thing is I'm going to get another cube, so I'm going to be at level 2 now. I don't get this yet. If I had another cube, I could put this, at this point, I could put it on there and get like an extra skill. But I've already, I won't get that until the next round. So let's just take those skills and look at them. All right. This skill bypasses armor response. After you suffer a wound effect in combat, inflict 1 wound. Oh, so if I get wounded, the monster gets wounded back. That's not too bad. And you keep these the whole game. They kind of build up. This passive one, my focus general action is now 3 to get a small... Oh, that would have been cheaper. After taking the focus action in combat, you may immediately make an attack or take another action. That is handy in a pinch. Ooh, so you could generate that. You could cause that to happen and then take another action. I think... I think I like this. That bypasses armor, though, is real tempting. Oh, these are 2 really, really good ones. I'm going to take this one. I think in the long run, this is less situational. Grim Determination. I'm just going to add that to my abilities over here. This one just gets discarded. Now, before I forget, the hunger step. And luckily, we are set up to eat. We got 1 food, and I'm going to eat that food. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Now we're back into the encounter step. I've already added my 2 cubes here. And we'll be right back at the top of the flow chart. But now we've got a few more resources here to work with, so we should be good, right? What my goal is this round is I want to meet some of these requirements. Oh, okay. So I just need like a medium effort and 2 time, and I would have a knife. Or get a couple more pieces of wood and 1 time. So, okay. I'm going to go through a couple of these and see if I get any wood. Or a way to generate medium effort. Let's see if we can do that. Ooh, that could be my food. Oh, something else I forgot is for every food that you spend, you get to go up on here. I'm never going to get that hunger phase right on camera. Okay. Anyway, this would kind of count me out of the knife, but I could have food for the next round. Or this is like a real easy get some stuff. I think I'm gonna do this. Sometimes food's hard to find. 1, 2. I'm gonna spin that knife. So I could always go the wood route and get 2 food. So long as I don't spend that for something else, I'm all set for next round's hunger phase. Feed yourself first, is what they say. Wow, get a whole bunch of fists. Ooh, I don't have that. Oh, wow. Well, I guess it's going to be this one. Oh, did I pay the time on that? Yes. So I'm going to go 3, 1, 2, 3, and get 4 fists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Especially now that it's a little bit cheaper to make those medium ones. All right. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So, I could spend my wood and get a large effort. That's kind of a gamble on time here. Oh, wow. I don't have this. Oh, man, I'm never going to get a weapon at this rate. Hey, where is my... Oh, I don't have wood. Never mind. So I can't do either of these. Well, that stinks. So 2 time. And this goes up 2. Getting in the gambling range here. Once you start getting low. Okay, that's a low time. Oh, man. There's all the wood. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 1 food. Now, food's a little jeopardy now. Joot, joot. But now I've got wood. 1, 2. And some more effort. I can at least buy my effort up a little bit. This could be all for me. I might use one of my skills here. Oh gosh. Alright. Ooh. I'd have to take an ambush to do this. But that's pretty nice. Oh, and I'm going to be going hungry too. If I do that. Okay. I'm going to use my ability. Right here. And reveal an additional encounter. Okay. This is perfect. Perfect. 1, 2. So I still have 1 left. And I get one of those. Okay. And I would like to buy. And with my skill, I would like to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And get another one. Well, hopefully whatever this is has wood. Oh, what monster do we have today? We've got the 3 of the 2. That is not it. There it is. Crazed Survivor. If he had ambushed me, I would gain the cripple action. And to trick him, I'd downgrade my weapon. He does have a response. If I have a basic weapon at the beginning of the battle step, downgrade it. Then the Crazed Survivor attacks once and gains +1 in combat roll. Ooh, so for once it's lucky that I did not upgrade past bare hands. So it's just mono and mono, and I don't get to give him anything extra. Alright, we'll lay him down right here. He does have 4 health. Let's give him that. Luckily, he's not armored. So I can't take him out all in one go. So you'll get a chance to see what combat's like. I do have a dodge ability. I'll have to remember when it comes to his turn. So I can reduce his roll by 1 if I want. The other ability is like to pick an extra skill card, which I would like to do also. But let's take my attack first. I'm going to hit him with the heavy stuff. Just 2 of these. Take my medium effort to 0. Take his health down 3. So he's just got 1 left. Now it's his turn to attack. Oof. So he did a... Ooh, he's going to steal my food? Okay. No, he's not. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a level... I'm going to put my timer up to level 3 because he's going to affect it right now. I'm going to use this to dodge, and I'm going to spend 1 small effort to reduce his roll by 1. So he's going to go from steal, where he steals my food, to losing 2 time. So this is time off the next battle. He stalls me, and I lose a little time. Okay. Trying to steal my food. Now I get another attack. He's only got 1. Let's do 2 small effort. Do 1 wound, and he's dead. his reward is going to be 3 small effort. 1, 2, 3. A food, thank goodness. And another skill. So we get to pick another skill. What do we got? Passive. My inspirational action is now... Okay, so this would be 8. So this is 2 less to just spend small effort to get the large effort. After taking the inspiration action... so it's just like the other one that I have. It's very complementary to that response. At the beginning of the battle step, gain equal to the current level. Oh, that's nice too. Boy, these have been great. I'm going to... Just because that was so handy before, I'm going to do this one. Okay. So now I've got ways to kind of generate that medium and small effort. I still need to get... looks like I'm going the club route. I've got 2 pieces of wood so far. Alright, so now this is going to go over here to level 3. My time I already set. I need to do the hunger phase. We are on level 2. I just beat a level 2 monster. So that's 2 things of food. Everything, every bite of food gives you more small effort. Alright. And now we're in level 3. Well, so far I gotta say, I'm just moving right on through these guys. Bare hands for the first 2 levels. Usually I've had a weapon by now. That would have really hurt me if I'd done that, though. So maybe not always. It's good to do that. Oh, hello. Hello. You want to take... Always trying to get my treasures. I would probably give her my treasures. Gain -1 to all... Okay. I gotta do that. 1, 2, 3... I'm just going to put this next to my card like it's a skill. I get -1 to all monster combat rolls this level. Worth it. And it costs me nothing in terms of resources. Alright. I don't want the time. Do I have that? Oh, okay. So I'm going to do this one. 2 time. I'm going to spend my cunning and get 2 of these. Alright, I need at least one of those to make... if I had metal right now. Oh, there's another opportunity for food. Ooh. So I actually can't do that because that would be too much. I'm going to spend that. Spending one of those and 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. To get... enough food to make it through the next level if I don't spend it. Okay. Okay. 1 time. I love the 1 time ones. Just get wood. Alrighty. So now, I finally got enough wood to make a better weapon. So it's going to cost me the 3 wood, which is all of this. 1 effort, 1 small effort, and 1 time. And now I have an upgraded weapon. So we're going to get we've gone the club route. So I've graduated to big stick now. Let's see what the big stick's all about. So, and what I do, as you upgrade your weapons, I just lay them over the top. There's all kinds of people like this guy that can downgrade your weapons, so it kind of makes sense just to make a pile of them. Alright, so with this one, 1 medium effort can break armor. That's nice. Small effort to do 1 wound versus a couple, and then, yeah, the 3 wounds is now 1 medium and 1 small effort. To upgrade past this, I'm going to need a bunch of metal or a bunch of wood. I could make a maul, or I could make an axe. So you get this sort of upgrade tree with your weapons there. Alright, I've only got 3. Haven't used any of my special abilities. I've only got about 3 time left though, so I'm wondering if maybe I can do one more. Okay. So either have more than enough food or spend food. So losing 1 food probably wouldn't hurt me too bad. I'm going to lose 1 food because I'd really like that large effort. And 1 more of those. And 2 time is acceptable because I've got 1 left. Now I need to decide if I want to do anything down here. Very likely I'm going to have to whack this guy more than once. And I want to make sure I get him. So I'm going to go ahead and do this action now. I want to spend the 3 effort. 1, 2, 3. And get another one of those and just kind of bank that. Alright. And if I have to go do it again, then I can do it and attack. So I don't have... It's not as important that I do it this time. But I probably should have spent one of these things already. But I can dodge up to 3 times now. Hopefully I won't have to do that too much, and then I can get more skills or something if I don't use them all up. Alright, let's go to the monster phase. Let's see which monster we got at level 3. We've got the 1. Let's find a 1. That's a 2, and there it is. Bugbear Warlord, and he is armored. He's an armored bugbear. Okay, so he does have armor. So we're finally going to see armor on somebody. That usually means it's an extra whack to get him. And he's got 5 health, which I don't have a way to do. So we're going to be in a protracted battle with this fella. I could trick him and just like say, so what to all of this. Getting a lot of effort and food back and another skill would be nice, and I don't have all the stuff to trick him anyway, so I gave away my cunning. Okay, his passive ability is the attack power of all wounding attacks inflicted 4 or less is reduced by 1. Oh, well, lucky me, nothing I do inflicts 4 wounds. Oh, I need to remember too, he's got, this card is in effect, so he's going to have -1 to all of his stuff. So I'm just going to lay that right here on him so I remember that -1 to his roll. And plus I can minus here. Does he have a miss? Yeah, 1s are misses and these are pretty light. If he hits me hard, I could get the cripple condition, the amnesia condition, or he could start taking away my effort here. Okay. But I get the first attack and I've got to take out that armor. So I'm going to do that. And then his armor is gone. Luckily he doesn't have a lot. But then he gets attack. Oh, he misses me. Now I get an attack. And I'm going to do this and this and take him down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then he gets an attack. He is -1 to all of his attacks, making that a 1. He misses again. You big dumb ogre. I'm going to do this, which is 1, 2, 3, which gives me one of these. And in my response it says, after taking the focus action in combat, I may immediately make an attack or take another action. So, boom, boom. That's going to be that other 3 here, and that will kill him. And I just walked all over that dude. This is a condition? No, this isn't a condition. This is, I'm not sure. This is normally if you keep something on you, it's a condition. And I've been lucky enough to avoid any of those that game. Basically, if you get a condition, you get it like a debuff or a buff. One of these is armored, which is actually a buff condition. It makes you stronger. This is going back to the discard pile. And then let's go ahead and take these rewards. Let's see, we got a big effort. We got a medium effort. We got 3 small effort. And we got some food. And we got a skill. And I haven't used any of these at all. So I might just get a bunch of skills and we'll take a look at them. So I can, these are going to be wasted if I don't use them. So I'm just going to put them all in here and just go ahead and pull out 5 skills and pick from one of them. A lot of times you get extra attacks and stuff out of here. Or stuff that helps you in combat. So I've got, at the beginning of the exploration step, I may take an extra encounter and choose from the counter discard. Oh, I could choose from the discard pile too. Neat. This will ignore disarm effects. Reduce the cost of all craft actions by 1 skill. Oh, so that would make making a sword and stuff cheaper. Combat actions, I can spend wood to wound things. We got spike throwers. Passive, I may use wood and metal interchangeably. Passive, I can ignore all worn in combat. I ignore all the time cost of scout general actions, and after taking a scout general action skill, gain small effort. I think I like this the best. So I'm going to add that. That will be the last skill that I got because I am at the end of the game. I'm just like flying through this game. All right. Now it's the hunger phase. Just fought a level 3 monster, so that's 3 food, 1, 2, 3. Every time you eat, you get 1 of these. Kind of take an inventory here. I still got 1 treasure left. I won't give that up for anything. Oh, I keep forgetting to move this up. So this is going to be on here. Technically, you're supposed to move this time up just as soon as the monster comes out, but that's another thing that I typically forget to do. Alright, so I'm almost maxed out on small effort. I've even got a little medium and large effort, a couple of large efforts. No large effort requirements on this weapon. I need to upgrade it if I can. Don't really have anything other than treasure to do it with right now. I've been kind of getting by on being able to make that large and small effort. Because we're at level 4, I'm going to add my 4th cube over here, so now I can do whatever I do 4 times. I won't need this. I might need this dodge. That dodge might come in handy. Alright, with that, I think it's time we start encountering things. So let's travel. Let's travel. Alright, I'm going to do this one. Spend 2 of these. Get 2 of these cunnings. A lot of monsters you need cunning and stuff to fight them. Alright. So this I'm not too worried about. This is a super economical way to get another medium effort. In fact, I think I will do that because I don't want to spend a lot of time. There we go. I am going to need some food, and that's not a lot of time. I really need to get some effort, though. I'm going to use one of these and do another. Oh, you know what? Spend 2 time. Get 1, 2, 3. beef that up a little bit. Now my special ability means I can do this again if I wanted to. I think I will. It says at the beginning of the exploration step, I may take an encounter of my choice to encounter from the discard pile instead of drawing from the encounter deck. So, 2 more. And more. Alright, now I'm doing good on that. I just need some wood. Need some wood. Ooh. So here's that armored thing I was talking about. That might help me in the end. We'll spend one of these efforts 2 times. And I'm going to get the armored condition. Now let's take a look through these condition cards finally. The other thing to note on this card is it says immediately. There's some conditions that happen right as the next level happens. And alright. Armored. Basically, this is going to let me take 2 hits before I go down. So I'm just going to put that over here. Onward and upward. I don't have any wood. Oh. Another treasure. Man, I'm going to be fighting this stupid thing with a baseball bat, basically. Alright, I'm going to spend 1 small effort, and what this is asking me to do is commit. It costs no time, but I get to reveal 3 additional cards on the next one. Is that right? Yeah. So now I get 5 cards to look at. Okay. Nice. This one's winning so far. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to spend 1 large effort. I'm going to get 2 knives. I'm going to get 2 small effort back. And spend 1 time. And then I'm going to use my special ability to choose to do that again. So that's 1 time. What was I at? 1 time, 1 large effort, and I get 2 more knives. I get 2 more fists, and now I've made a sword. I basically took this action right here. Oh, I made an axe. I'm gonna axe now. So here's the axe. Okay. Now I can pierce armor for like 2 small effort. These large efforts are and medium effort, 2 medium efforts and stuff are going to be important. I've only got a little bit of time left. A little bit of time left. I could try to gamble that away, or I could try to spend some effort. I definitely want to do the 1 large effort. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get 1 of these. Okay, and hopefully whoever I encounter won't knock it off. But I've got potential of like 10 damage right now. Maybe more if I can get some more small effort back. Don't need any foxies. Don't need any foxies. How am I doing on food? Oh, I got the first 2. You know what? I'm going to rest. I'm going to do a rest action And I'm going to ignore the bottom. I'm going to take 2 time and get 2 of these back. And then I think it is time to go face that final monster, because I've only got 2 time left. That'll leave 3 of these to dodge with if I need to. And I need to remember that I'm armored also. Okay. So since this won't really matter anymore. Ooh, looks like I cheated a little bit. I just read in the fine print, limit 1 per level. So I don't, hopefully, oh man, I don't know how many times I did that. Well, I cheated a bit on that. Sorry, folks. Now my win is less honorable. I was like really rolling through them. Let's see how bad I get screwed on this last, on this last monster here. Okay. We got the 6. I'm sure that's great. What is the 6? I got a Wyvern. I don't think I've ever fought the Wyvern. 16 health. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I got the strongest one. Man. Not armored. I like that. Yeah. Ogre's armored. Alright, so no ambush on this guy either, huh? Response. At the beginning of the battle step, immediately gain poisoned. Okay. Combat action. I can spend Moxie, Cunning, and Food to inflict 4 damage. Alright, so let's see what poisoned is going to do to me. Parent poisoned. Before taking a turn in combat, I lose small effort equal to the number of tokens on this card. This card enters play with the number of tokens indicated on the brackets on the monster sheet. Passive. On the monster sheet. So, poisoned, 0. Oh, okay. So it pulls a card out, but it doesn't affect me yet. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I get it. So I have this on me. Normally, there'd be, next to poisoned here, it would say something else. Like it would say poisoned, and then it would have something in the brackets. This just has a 0 here in the bracket. And because it just has a 0 like that, it means that this is coming out with nothing on it. And then, depending on how he rolls, he'll be able to add stuff to that card and take away other things. So he's a more complicated fella. I've got like an additional way to get him though with like food, and I don't want to use my food. I don't mind using my little Moxie stuff, but so I'm going to put poisoned over here and just kind of keep it ready in case I need something. I'll put some tokens on it. All right. I shouldn't assume that I'm going to need that, right? All right. Let's fight this monster. So, he doesn't have a roll that's going to not hurt me at all. Although it is pretty minor there if he gets a 1. Let's see. What am I doing first? I need to give him his wounds, 16. So he's all the way up here. No armor or anything. All right. I would reset the time if it was one of the other. Surely the time, it doesn't matter. I do it. Okay. So let's take that big axe and let's hit him with it. He's got some actions that could reduce my large effort and stuff. Yeah, they specifically reduce large effort, so we're going to use that first. We're going to hit him with that large effort and cause 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chipping away. What's he going to do? His response, he does a 3 wound, lose 2 small effort. Oh, wait. I'm going to dodge And I'm going to reduce that by 1 and make that a 2. So I lose 2 small effort. Boop, boop. Not bad. Now I'm going to do this one. Spending both of those. And doing another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he gets another attack. A 2. I'll spend another one of these and just make that a 1. So he does barely anything. Alright, now I'm out of effort. Okay, I'm going to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get 1 large effort. And because it's a skill, I can it gives me a response, so I can take an action. So I'm going to spin that. He goes, and I'm going to do this action here. He goes down 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he is almost gone. Oh, but I am... No, wait. I never did get poisoned. I didn't because I reduced it, right? Right. Okay. I'm not spending my food for anything. I think he's got 1 more attack, though. He does a 3. I'm going to go ahead and use my last dodge. Yeah, I don't need him for anything else. And take that 3 and make it a 2, losing 2 effort. Small effort. All right. And then my last attack. It's just going to be 2 effort. Boop, boop. 2 small effort. Oh, wait. That's for the... Oh, I don't have anything that isn't... Oh, no. That's just armor. Let's put this back for a second. I could be in trouble, folks. I could be in trouble right here. Okay, I think math-wise, to do this last wound, I'm going to have to use this special ability. I didn't think I was going to do that. So I'm using that cunning. And I'm using this this food to do that 4 wounds and kill them off. There's no reward at the end of this, but I do have a hunger step to get through. And I've got 1 food. I'm on level 4. So let's do that right now. So 1, nothing. I get 1 of these back for that I ate. I've got 3 more to make up. So the first one is just 1 food. The second one is 2. And the third one is 3. Oh, I guess I made the right choice there. Oh, and I forgot I was armored too. Oh, so I could have ignored. I would have ignored 2 of these hits. So I would have had plenty of room. Okay, so I was fine. I was fine. That was an exceptionally lucky playthrough. Let's go ahead and add up the points, though. This character was the Sneak. Sneak. At least I won on camera. I'm pretty excited about that. Difficulty is normal. I think if you want to start off with harder difficulty, you just reduce the time or something. The day after the other ones. How much moxie I got? I got 1 moxie left. Any knives? Oh, I do. I've got 4. It's going to be my best score, too. No wood. Got no food. I have... Oh, I thought I had... Didn't I have... I thought I had 2 of those. Little question mark there. I got none of that. And I got 2... Oh. None of that. It doesn't count any of the small effort. Okay. I'm going to refer to the game footage and see if I thought I had 2 treasure. Did I spend treasure? I'm going to look back and see if maybe I moved that by mistake somehow. I just watched it again. I went, there's 1, there's nothing. Apparently I can't count to 2. So it was the same thing because I just counted 1. Right, so I did end up with 2 treasures. So that's worth 10 points apiece. So there's 20 points. The knives are worth 3 points apiece. So 32 right here. 34 because that's worth 2 points. Wow. 34. So I've got a new high score for that. I probably could be checking off some achievements too. I haven't really looked. I haven't even really looked at this, but because I don't care anything about that stuff. In fact, most of the time when I'm playing this, I'm just trying to survive. It is not the easy game to win. Although I ran right through this one, I got incredibly lucky. So that is not always the case. It is a really fun game, though. If you pick it up, I got this secondhand at my local bookstore, CD place, game store, video game place, movie place. It's called McKay's. Ed McKay's. It was fun. I picked it up for, I think, $20, $22. I love it. I play this more than probably any of the other solo games I have, and it's got a real easy format. It's like such a small footprint, and you're basically just kind of moving some stuff around. You got a couple of draw piles and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff isn't even shuffled, like these weapons and stuff. You just kind of get them as you get them. It's mostly these boards and the cubes you're moving around. There's some little cards to keep track of down there, and some cards to keep track of up here. And it's good. It's a good little consolidated game. And folks, that's all I got for you today. If you like solo games like this, I've got a whole playlist of solo games. There's probably something in there you'll like. And you can always subscribe, because I'd love to see you again. Until next time, enjoy your games, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.